I'm Jalen Stevens, and this is my final presentation for IDT 3600. I learned a lot of things in this class, and a lot of things I know is going to help me when I become a teacher. So I was really honored for that, and I really enjoyed that part. But these are just a couple of things that I have learned that is relates to the standards of teachers in the U.S. So, this course did teach me how to teach students and relates to the real world. I was able to connect certain activities and skills to everyday life. These things were like uses of computers and to complete spreadsheets and assignments. So, spreadsheets will be used most of the time when you are in an office-based work. So, that is a great skill to learn. It's a great skill to have, especially you use it a lot. I know me, I did in high school, and I've used it a lot in college. So that's just a great skill to know. And if you can learn it early on, just the basic skills, then you'll be set. Another thing we learned was the design and development, digital age learning experiences, and assessments. We did a lot of digital designs of our own in this course just to make education easier and more fun for students. At the same time, we develop skills to teach students how to design their own digital designs to make them custom for their comfort while using technology. Things like this will be comics. We had a comic unit, and it was great. We learned how to make comics, but I think we can switch that around and we can teach our students how to make comics. That would be a great activity to do based on the subject. Let's get the students to make their own comic, and it was really easy to do. So I think it would be very easy skill to teach to students. Another thing we learned was model digital age work and learning. We were taught to allow students to collaborate with others in order to have best educational outcome. We also did this through technology by coming up with activities to allow students to work together, like WebQuest. WebQuest was one of my favorites because it's like a storyline based, problem solving based. It was just a great activity to do because you come up with your own storyline for students to do, and it's just more hands-on, it's more active, it's more entertaining for students, and they just want them to learn more to make them want to learn. So I think I really enjoyed that, and I think students will enjoy doing WebQuest because it's educational at the same time. We promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. We did go over ways to make sure students were safe while they're using the internet. Things like this, and things were like blocking websites and watching students at all time. Whoever came up with blocking was the greatest because blocking is wonderful. Students sometimes don't even be trying to get on certain websites, but it kind of happens. So to prevent that from ever happening, for them to get in trouble, anything like that, just block it. Block everything that doesn't have to do with education. And just prevent students from being able to just do what they want to do or get on certain websites. Just to keep them focused on the skill that we're learning at the time is just great. And watching students at all time, it's kind of a hard thing to do when you just one teacher and you have about 15 to 20 students. Sometimes classroom have two teachers, which is the teacher and the student teacher, but sometimes that you can't just watch everybody. So what I say, do just be active, walk around the class, engage with the students, but at the same time watch what they're doing on the computer. Just look and watch. If they need help them. Just if you're around, they'll be less likely to, actually do anything bad. Engage in professional growth and leadership. We also shared our ideas with each other, and we got feedback from each other as a class, and we did this through online discussion. That was one of the best effective ways that I have had to help me improve my ways of teaching. Things that we had developed in class, like after our assignments, we did discussions and we talked about what we had learned, and they talked about what they had learned, and we gave feedback on theirs and they gave feedback on ours, and it was just great because now you compare feedback, and it's great when you can take criticism without getting upset. Just take the criticism, take it in, build it in, and use it later on in life because you might have gained some really great skills from what you have heard from your work from your peers. So those are just great skills to just have, and that was just a great part of the course to me, that we could just compare ideas and improve our ways of teaching as a whole. And that's all I have. Thank you so much for listening. This has been a wonderful class. I will truly miss it, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you so much.